The history of raisins. We all enjoy eating raisins, but few of us think about the fact that even this unassuming looking dried fruit has a history. The first to grow in dry grapes were the Persians, followed by the Egyptians more than 2,000 years ago. They discovered that in its dried form, grapes could be stored for a very long time and taken on long journeys. How did people figure out how to make raisins? Historians believe that it most likely happened by accident. They probably just forgot to pick the grape bunch on time. And then the dry climate naturally turned the grapes into raisins. The ancient Romans were fans of dried grapes, and they used them as the base for many dishes and drinks. One popular drink was passum, a low-alcohol wine made from raisins, which was particularly valued by Roman women of the upper class for its sweetness and nourishment. It also played an important role in religious rituals. Incidentally, raisins are also mentioned in ancient Greek literature as offerings to the gods. As you can see, raisins held a special place in ancient culture. Raisins were brought to Northern Europe in the backpacks of crusaders, returning from their distant conquests. But over time, this once exotic dried fruit ceased to be a novelty and secured its place as a traditional ingredient in many dishes. Today, raisins can be eaten on their own, added to baked goods and dishes, or used in foods like porridge, yogurt, and pilaf. Thanks to its high nutritional content, athletes joke that raisins can replace even the most expensive sports supplements. But the most beneficial form is raisin water, which concentrates all the vitamins and minerals of the fruit.
How to make raisin water at home. Before we move on to the recipe for making raisin water, I want to mention that 70% of our viewers watch our channel without subscribing. I ask those who haven't subscribed, but regularly watch our videos to support the team by subscribing and clicking the notification bell. Make sure the subscribe button changes to subscribed. Thank you in advance, and enjoy the video. Raisin water retains all the beneficial properties of the dried fruit, and it's very simple to make. The classic recipe goes like this. Rinse a cup of dark raisins, pour a liter of cold water over them, and let them steep for several hours. Then, drain the water and place the raisins in a thermos. Now, add a liter of boiling water and let it sit for an hour. After that time, the drink is ready to consume. No need to strain it. Another recipe goes like this. Take 150 grams of washed dark raisins and 2 cups of water. Bring the water to a boil, add the raisins, and simmer for another 20 minutes. Let it cool for 24 hours. Raisin water should be consumed on an empty stomach, half an hour before meals, and only in warm form. More detailed recipes depend on the specific effect you want to achieve in the end. Why is dark raisin more beneficial than golden raisin? Did you notice that for making traditional raisin water, it's better to use dark dried fruit rather than light? The reason lies in the fact that sometimes grapes are specifically treated with sulfur dioxide. When this gas interacts with grape juice, it forms sulfuric acid, which burns the fruit from the inside, making it lighter. However, this type of treatment, while it allows the product to be stored longer, also destroys some of the vitamins and micronutrients in the pulp. Therefore, dark raisins are much more beneficial than light ones, meaning the drink made from them will also bring more benefits. Recipes with raisin water. Raisin water is a rich source of antioxidants, making it useful not only in cooking, but also for medicinal purposes. We have prepared a few effective recipes for liver cleansing. Perhaps you didn't know, but you can effectively cleanse your liver at home using raisin water. Many have already tried this recipe and recognized its positive effects. You'll need just 2 days to feel an improvement. So, prepare the raisins. They should be dark in color and moderately firm. You will need 150 grams of dried fruit and 600 milliliters of water. Steps for preparation. Pour boiling water over the raisins and let them sit for 15 minutes. Transfer the soaked raisins to another container. Add 600 milliliters of water and boil for 2 minutes. Let the mixture sit for 24 hours. Drink a glass of this warm raisin water on an empty stomach each day. During the course of treatment, it's recommended to avoid fatty and heavy foods and to drink more plain water. This procedure stimulates the liver's function, enhances blood filtration, and removes toxins. Your liver will thank you for cleansing blood vessels. To fully appreciate the positive effects of raisin water, the course for cleansing blood vessels should last at least 2 weeks. After that, you can repeat the procedure. Depending on the overall condition of your body, you will need 300 grams of dark raisins. Rinse them under running water, then soak them in cold water and leave them for 24 hours. After this time, drain the water and soak the raisins in vinegar. Natural apple cider or grape vinegar will work. Store the container with the raisins and vinegar in a cool, dark place for 2 days. Finally, remove the raisins, drain the liquid, and dry them on a paper towel. The prepared raisins should be stored in the refrigerator. Consume no more than 25 grams per day. Wash down with a glass of plain water. By the way, according to ancient Chinese recipes, raisins soaked in vinegar are a recognized anti-aging remedy. For treating cough, first recipe. This grandmother's remedy is especially helpful during the cold season. Before bed, simply pour a handful of clean raisins with a glass of hot milk. Let it steep for half an hour, and then drink it. Doctors recommend taking this infusion half a glass a day, half an hour before meals, until the cough is completely gone. This tasty medicine is gladly consumed by both adults and children, and it works for sure. Second recipe. Another effective recipe includes the following ingredients: 400 grams of raisins, half a lemon, and a liter of water. Rinse and sort the dark raisins, then boil them in water for half an hour. The lemon should be grated with the peel and added to the drink. Let it infuse for an hour. Drink it half an hour before meals, 3 times a day until fully recovered.